Hello. Welcome to A Minute to Unwind with Monica. Today you'll need a yoga mat, of course, a bolster or blanket for comfort. You might need a chair, a wall, a ladder, or some type of sturdy furniture for stability. Feel free to light a candle, add some essential oils like maybe orange or lemon balm, lavender, peppermint, or rosemary, and find a comfortable place. And let's begin in an easy seat position. This past month has been a whirlwind for me. My son was moving from Columbus to Charlotte, had some tech hiccups with the airlines, a long visit from the sister-in-law this month, the daughter moving to school with apartment issues, school starting earlier in the summer, causing anxiety and unpreparedness in staff and students, and just the changes in day-to-day life. I know I'm not alone in striving for balance in our day-to-day life. We're all united in our flow between balance and imbalance and the many responsibilities and distractions that seem to pull us in many directions. Balance is a process and not a destination, and we have all arrived in this space to cultivate balance for ourselves and to support one another in this journey. During your practice today, I want you to notice what balance feels like in the body. As we come into balance postures, notice that seeking balance is an active process that requires attention, patience, and grace. If we fall from our balance postures, which we will, use your props and stability devices today to provide assistance. Do not get discouraged. Simply just begin again. Our practice of balancing today begins with the breath. Balancing each inhale with an exhale. Notice if we can slow down the exhale to match the rate of the inhale. Begin inhaling for the count of 4. And exhale for 4. Inhale for 4. And exhale for 4. Inhale. And exhale. Take a few more deep breaths. We're going to begin our warm-up today by coming to the front of your mat in Tadasana, mountain pose. And we'll do some half sun salutations, some Ardha Surya Namaskar, half sun salutations. So we'll start in mountain pose. Okay, we're going to inhale to Ardha Astanasana, extended mountain pose. And exhale to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. And inhale, back up to Ardha Hastasana. And back to heart center. Again, inhale up. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Breathe into half lift. Bring your head and body up. Back down to Uttanasana, forward fold. And back to heart center. Do a few more of these on your own. Inhale up. Gently fold at the hips. Inhale, bringing your head and chest up. Exhale, and your feet planted toes apart. And inhale up. And exhale back to Tadasana. Okay, do one more on your own. If that's comfortable for you, you can continue to do a few more of the Ardhra Surya Namaskar. We're going to go ahead and do a full Surya Namaskar sun salutation. We'll start the same way. Inhale to Ardhra Hastasana. And exhale to forward fold. Inhale halfway up. Exhale back down to forward fold. And this time you'll go down into your plank or downward dog, whatever is better in your practice. Put your knees down, feet out, and your chest down into cobra or upward facing dog. And back down. Into your downward facing dog. And bring one leg up to reach your hands, and the other. And slowly fold. Inhale into your half fold. And down. And lifting your spine up. And heart to center. And do a few more of these on your own. And at any time, if you get tired, you can certainly go into your downward dog or into child's pose. Go ahead and do one more. You're looking good. And meet me back in the front of your mat. You can stand here. And we're going to focus on that balance that we talked about at the beginning of our practice today. And we'll start at the top of your mat. And we're going to exhale into Virabhasana Warrior 2. Let's start with your left leg. Start with your left leg forward, right leg back into Warrior 2. Left arm is in front. Back right leg is parallel with the edge of your back mat. Arm up and wide hips. And you bring your right arm down to Shanti Virabhasana, Peaceful Warrior. And exhale back to Warrior 2. Take a few breaths. And we're going to exhale to bring your left arm to the outside of your foot, your left foot, or option to bend your arm and rest on your right thigh gently to Utthita Parsavakonasana, extended side angle. Bringing your arm out and hold that. Remember to breathe. Okay, arm back up. Back to Warrior 2. And arms down at your side, on your hip. And you can heel toe your feet back to the other side of your mat. This time, your right leg is facing the front of the mat. Back leg parallel. Arms back up. Hips remain open. And focusing on that balance. If you get wobbly, you can always grab a chair or use a wall. You're going to take your right arm down to the outside of your right leg. You can also get a block if you would like to help keep the leg straight. And then, or you can just rest it on your thigh and arm up. Focusing and balancing. Find a place to gaze. And keep your breath steady. Slowly come back up. Arms back out. To Warrior 2. And we'll heel toe your feet back together to the front of your mat. And option here for a vinyasa. Right. Meet us back for some standing balances. Looking at taking your left foot, toes apart, and rooting that left leg down, hands on your hips, or tree pose or vrikshasana. And a couple options here. You definitely might want to get a wall or chair. We're going to take your right leg up, turn it gently to the side, and you can start by resting it on your ankle. If that's comfortable, find your gaze and bring it up a little bit to your shin. Avoid the knee area. And when you're ready, you can bring it to your thigh. Really focus on that gaze. Find a place. Keep your balance. Keeping that left foot ground. You can raise your arms up. Feel free to wave them around, finding that balance and strength. If you have a friend with you today, you can go ahead and balance with your friend. You can hold on to the wall if you need to. Take one more breath. And slowly bring your leg back down, hands back to your hips. Take some breaths. And this time, right foot ground. And gently lift your left leg. Turn it side. You can bring it to your ankle first. And when you found your gaze, your balance, you can bring it up to your shin. You can keep it there. Or go ahead and, this one's a little wobbly. Find that gaze and up to your leg. Your arms out for stability. Again, you can find a chair, a wall, a friend. If you're comfortable, arms up. Wave them around a little bit. Take a few breaths. Hands back on your hips. And slowly bring your leg down. And you can shake them out a little bit. And while you're here, you can do mountain pose, Tadasana. And let's go ahead and do a vinyasa. Forward fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale down. Inhale back up. Good. Okay, you have an option to go into downward dog or to stay at the front of your mat. We're going to go into from Tadasana. We'll keep our left leg forward. Toes out. And this time, your right foot back. So your toe is pointed, kind of a 45-degree angle. You're going to point it to the right part of your mat. Center your balance between the two legs. And inhale to bring arms to straight forward for Virabhasana 1. Remember to bend that front leg, but don't extend past the toe. For a deeper stretch, you can go ahead and move that leg back further if you can, keeping it at the angle. And from your Virabhadrasana 1, you're going to put your hands on your hips, straighten both legs. Bring your back foot a little bit so it's pointing to the top of the mat this time. And you're going to bend forward from your hips to Parasvatsasana, your pyramid pose. So with this one, you may need some blocks. I know I do. So some blocks in front of you. Go ahead. Keeping the legs straight. Head down, hands on blocks. Or if you can, take it further. Remember to keep the legs straight. Pyramid pose. Remember to keep your breath. And when you're ready, lightly turn the back foot, bend your knee, bring hands back to hips, arms back up, back in warrior 1. Option here, cactus hands, opening up that chest. Back up. And hands on hips. Okay. Turning back to the other side of your mat. This time, right leg is forward. Left toe is pointing towards the corner of the front of your mat. And inhale, lengthen that spine into Virabhasana, Hadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Keeping your balance and your gaze. Do cactus hands if you'd like. Open that chest. And when you're ready, put your legs straight, hands back on your hips, and get your blocks ready. You need them. And we're going to get down, hands on the ground or on your block, or pyramid. Ready, you can maybe go a little bit deeper. Bending at the spine or bending at your waist. Keeping the legs straight so it's comfortable for you. Trying to get a better stretch in that hamstring. And when you're ready, you can move the blocks. And bend that knee. Come up. Hands on hips. Turn back to the front. And walk to the front of your mat. Hands down into Tadasana Mountain Pose. We're going to vinyasa into Downward Facing Dog. It's up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And palms on the mat. Going into your downward dog. Wiggle those legs a little bit. And when you're ready, you can go take a big cobra. Legs down. Toss to the ground. Inhale up. Exhale down. Back into Downward Facing Dog. Got Child's Pose. Take a little rest. And when you're ready, come up to a easy seat position. And we're going to bring our feet to the front. We're going to look at a seated forward fold. You can do a wide fold, spreading your legs out, putting them together, whatever's easier for you. If you need a little bit of lift on your bum, use a bolster, or you can use a block just to bring your hips kind of even, if you would like. And then you can bring your inhale to bring your arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Trying to touch your toes, but if you want to do shins, that's fine. When you're ready, come back up. And one more time, inhale up. And keeping your spine straight, come down. Continue breathing. And back up. And go ahead and bend your knees. And gently lie back. You can put a pillow here if you need it, or just go all the way back into a constructive rest. Remember to keep breathing. You can bring your legs to one side, stretching out the spine a little bit. And to the other side. And back to the center. And slowly make your way back up to easy seat. And you can take the option for Shavasana on your own if you would like. To value your time, we're going to put your hands at heart center. And during our practice today, you may have come out of balance, but you used your props. You may have used stability methods. You focused. You found a gaze. You found a way to reground and rebalance, and tried it again. And just remember, balance is a process. It's not a destination. So use that and what we did today to connect with a balance mantra that can be carried forward into life beyond today's practice. So let's repeat today's mantra with me as we finish. I am capable of finding and achieving balance in my daily life. I am capable of finding and achieving balance in my daily life. And one more time, I am capable of finding and achieving balance in my daily life. Just take a deep breath in. Exhale back to heart center. Thank you for coming today. I'm so glad you made the choice to join me in bringing balance to your lives and taking that minute to unwind today. Namaste.